Oh, that's a very interesting question about how I found out about my autism. I was 20 and it was 1994, so it was very soon after the Asperger's syndrome diagnosis was available in Australia. And I was in a very dark time in my life, very self-destructive. I was not happy. And my mum found out about this Asperger's thing from one of her colleagues at work and sent off a psychologist who I'm now really good friends with, like 22 years later, to do the assessment. And I thought the whole thing was rubbish, and I did not accept it for another 7 years, which is really funny because most adults would talk about how liberating their diagnosis is, but for me the liberation came a lot later when I was able to accept myself for being who I was. And actually my mum just went to visit that colleague, and I think they're both retired now, and the son who had Asperger's and gave my mum the idea is now in his mid-20s, and they had a lovely catch-up, and they were talking about how my mum had come up to Canberra to see me as a finalist in the ACT Volunteer of the Year, and Woman of the Year, and I tell you what, when I was 20 and I was diagnosed, that would not have been something my mum or anyone would have thought, so it's lovely for my mum.
Well, I guess that leads on to my next question, which would be your greatest achievement.
What my greatest achievement is a very funny question to ask me, because 20 years ago it would have been being alive, and now, I don't know, I'm very accomplished. I'm somebody, I have my full CV is 14 pages, I'm a very busy person, I'm a very passionate autism advocate. And I think probably my biggest achievement is not one of those accomplishments like a TED Talk or a degree or something like that. I think my biggest accomplishment is using my understanding and experience to help other autistic people and their families. So it's not really about hey, I did this. It's more about, I'm comfortable with being myself, and all those difficult times I went through I can use to help others. That's a big achievement.
And what would be the one takeaway message that you want to let other people on the spectrum know?
I think the thing that autistic people do need to know is that you're yourself and your own identity is yours, and autism is one thing, but within autism there are so many different people and experiences, and actually it's not about comparing yourself to other people and what they may or may not have achieved. It's about being yourself and being fulfilled and working towards what you need in life and what you want in life, because actually you can talk about success, but success is kind of meaningless, unless you're happy in who you are. And I think, learn to, I know it's trite, but learn to love who you are. Be yourself. It's good.